What's happened to Africa in the past 10 years? That's the question Mo Ibrahim and his team of experts, including several former presidents, try to answer. They see progress in human rights, economic opportunities, and human development, but a worrying decline in safety and rule of law. Over the past decade, the report says, the countries where governance has improved the most, often from a very low base, are Ivory Coast, Togo, Zimbabwe, Liberia, and Rwanda. The biggest deteriorations have been in Libya, Madagascar, Eritrea, the Central African Republic, and Mali.
This report argues that Africa is not a rising continent, nor is it a hopeless continent. There is no single African story. A majority see a slight improvement in living standards, but there are many failures and setbacks along the way.
Like in Central Africa, from contested elections in Gabon to misery and massacres in South Sudan, but notable disasters can obscure less dramatic long-term trends.
Nearly 70% of the people living on the continent of Africa are living in countries where actually there's been an improvement in the governance, but overall in the 10 years, the overall governance indicator has only gone up by 1%. So for me, I want to see faster progress.
Africans are online these days, just like the rest of us, and where information flows, there's more transparency.
Our children are better educated than us in Africa. The social media, the information at everybody's fingertip. We're having a much more open societies now, and that enables really a better quality of dialogue and discussion.
But in oil-rich countries like Nigeria, corruption still thrives. The Mo Ibrahim Foundation presents a nuanced picture of Africa, a continent where standards of governance vary wildly, a continent that gives reason for hope and despair. Barnaby Phillips, Al Jazeera, London.